What's going on, folks? Coming at y'all once again. I just want to discuss some nutrition with y'all today. It's very important that we find out what your baseline is. I go to the gym every day and I get the question, why can't I lose weight and why can't I gain weight? Majority of the reasons why people don't know is because they don't know the baseline. They don't know where the starting point is. If you don't have a starting point in anything in life, you'll never be able to progress. You'll never be able to go forward. Just like a GPS, you got to type in the coordinates, you got to type in the location that you actually want to get to. But first off, you have to know, where am I at? So, taking the guesswork out, that's what I do. I engineer, I kind of turn a little bit of this to the right to gain, turn a little bit of this to the left to lose, and we adjust certain things. So when I say baseline, what am I looking for? We're looking for your basic amount of caloric intake that you need to just maintain your current weight. So you want to lose. Cool, let's lose. Easy. Not as complicated as most people make it to be. Once you find out what your baseline is, I always tell people to either take it and rock it left, 300 to 500 calories to lose, 300 to 500 calories to the right to gain. It's very simple. Now what happens is people don't know how many calories they're burning per day. So that plays a key factor. So if you take a glass of water and you pour 40 ounces into a empty glass, so 40 ounces, and you happen to burn 40 ounces, you're pretty much back at zero. So that means you're probably burning up everything that you're eating every day. So you're not going to gain anything. There's no surplus. It's not like you're taking and overflowing 50 ounces into that glass and it's actually overflowing. You have to do that in order to gain weight. Same thing with losing. You can't pour 40 ounces into the glass every day and think you're going to lose weight. So with fitness, what I tell people is, once you find your baseline, let's find out what your cardio is. Let's find out how many calories you're burning in your workout. Let's find out how many calories you're burning if your activity is very rigorous. Do you sit at a desk all day? Do you run around? Are you working in a warehouse? Are you moving extra stuff all day long, picking up heavy items and moving them all day? You have to find out. And that takes time. That means that you have to chart things. It means for about a month, you have to take some time and figure out what your activity is vigorously. If you're standing on your feet all day. So what we do is a lot of times we estimate. And if you're really good at activity, you can pretty much kind of estimate where you are as far as your activity level. Then you figure out what your baseline calories are. Then you rock them a little bit to the left, and you should start losing about 1 to 1.5 pounds per week. Very simple, very easy to do. How do I know how to count my food? That becomes such a burden for people. So they have things now that eliminate the guesswork. You have apps like MyFitnessPal, fitness trackers. You have wristbands. You have things of that nature. You can actually scan your barcodes of your food, and it calculates the grams and protein and tells you what the macros are and nutrients and everything. And all you have to do is look at it and eat it. It's that simple. But when that becomes complicated, that's where I, as a trainer, that's where I, step in and do all the guesswork and the math for you. Now, what happens is I provide these services to people, but one thing I figured out is that people just really they will buy, the newest, item, whether it's Michael Kors or Jordan. They'll buy the greatest name brand item out there. But when I actually put a really cheap price out there to do this for you, people get a little nervous. And it's not extreme because I'm below the national average easily as far as prices. But I don't promote myself. I don't push my information out there. But I'm really good at what I do. I pride myself on really taking my time and trying to figure it out. And what I do is, if we don't figure out the first couple times, first couple weeks, we figure it out over the next 3 or 4 weeks. But that's on me. But we vigorously try to go through it until we find out what you need to do to either lose or gain weight. So the biggest thing for you guys to do is just stay motivated. Don't get so frustrated and try to do all the guesswork. There's people out there that are willing to help you. There's people willing to step in, but it's not as complicated as it seems. And definitely there's people out there that have the knowledge to do it. And if you don't have the knowledge to do it, go get it. The biggest thing, knowledge is power. So dig into it, stay motivated, stay in the books, continue, keep trying to chase your goals, and never give up. And we got your back. 2016, I really hope that I can reach as many people as possible. If you really are interested in working with me or anyone else, or you want me to refer you to someone else that may be, into your specific goals, we can do that as well. But at the end of the day, my job is to change lives and transform people and help and make them healthier people in 2017. That's what we're trying to do. So with that being said, salute to you. Love you all. Keep at it.